Was Richard J. Daley mafioso? Was he in the mafia? Gavin, what do you think? Do you think that Daley actually orchestrated this whole Fred Hampton's
I think again,
death?
it was another one of the things where the right hand doesn't know what the left is doing. He wanted them gone. He said, by any means necessary. Now I'm going to turn my back and let these police do whatever they're going to do. And they assassinated him. They killed him.
You believe blacks put Daley into office, the first Daley, just because the precinct's captain?
Royko spoke very clearly about Alderman Dawson, who he said was probably one of the most powerful black men in the country.
Gavin, what do you think about the book Boss? Do you give it a thumbs up or a thumbs down?
I give it a thumbs up. I think it is a must read for any Chicagoan.
Kim?
2 thumbs up, everybody. You have to read this book.
Tony.
If other cultures are able to come here and speak broken English and it's acceptable, why is it unacceptable for black people to speak broken English?
We are losing out on economic, employment, and educational opportunities for something as simple as language. We have to get this thing together. This student teacher in a kindergarten class said, "Come here, baby, give me your feet so I can tie your shoes." This is a teacher.
Yeah, wait a minute, Perry. You're actually trying to say that you think people don't care about their speech?
It's not important to them. Anytime you give a big graduation party for somebody that's going graduating kindergarten, that means your standards are very low. Your standards are very low. I'm sorry.
The word ask was once correctly pronounced axeth. If you look at the Tyndale translation of the Bible, whosoever axeth a question, A-X-E-T-H.
Oh, you're really going there now.
I'm going there. Here we go.
We brought the doctor on the show.
The pronunciation of the word axe changed around the Emancipation Proclamation. 150, 160, 170 years later, black folks still saying axe.
Because they read the Bible?
No, not because of that, but because it's been passed down. It's been passed down generation to generation.
But here's my problem with the author. This guy was totally full of it. He was way off base. I don't understand where you guys are coming from here.
What other race has this one leader leading them where they always have to have this go-to person like he's the only quarterback that we have?
But
what about all the rest of our black men? What about
Stanley,
all the rest of our black men?
Tony, Kim, stop.
Go.
Gavin.
An example of one of the things that Cosby was saying that people had a real big problem.
I give the book a thumbs up. I did think the book was thought-provoking. I thought the book was decent, even though the guy had every logical fallacy known to man contained in his argument.
And she talked about a time when her son, made these 2 big free throw shots in this big basketball game, and it was because she encouraged him so much. It just didn't ring like solid to me. Like, yes, he worked on his free throws. He made these 2 free throws in the big game, but it was just like, because I love him and I encouraged him.
I did not think that that's what she meant, Gavin.
I know, but that's the way she wrote it.
No, she did not. The way she wrote it, she was saying that her son felt good about himself, whether he made them or didn't make them, because he knew that regardless, he had a mom out there supporting him, and every other child that she talks about in this book that came in front of her court, they did not have that, whether they were succeeding or failing. So I don't think we should take it as, she was trying to go for the blind side, and get out there with Sandra Bullock and company. No, I think she was saying, I'm a supportive parent, and that empowers children to do their best when they know that they have that support, whether they win or lose.
Is that good advice? Should she have punished him or no?
Well, based on I have 2 young sons, and I used to be a teenager. I just don't think that's going to work all the time. Of course, I'm going to tell my mom. I was at my friend's house. We were playing Boggle and reading the World Book Encyclopedia, and here I am. Oh, great job! I knew where you were.
Wow. Do you doubt the word of that young boy after all those 2, 3 throws that he put up?
To this day, her son probably read this book like
laugh.
She still doesn't know.
I mean, but the thing is, she's not perfect, and I don't think she puts herself out there as perfect. I think she's giving you guidelines. And the one thing I'd like to say about the tone of the book is I think you do have to be careful, especially when you're speaking to people in the minority communities. When you get up there on that soapbox, you start screaming at people and telling them they're not doing what they're supposed to be doing, and their kids are bad, and their kids are in the system. People tune you out. And I think the tone that she takes is one where she wants people to listen and not be so busy defending themselves and feeling like horrible people that they don't catch the advice that she's offering.
We've only got 1 more minute left on the show. What I want to do is find out if you guys give the book a thumbs up or a thumbs down. The name of the book is Say What You Mean and Mean What You Say by Judge Glenda Hatchett. Gavin, thumbs up or thumbs down?
It wasn't moving, but I will give this book a thumbs up. She did her job and showed her passion for the children.
Kyra.
I give it a double thumbs up because I was worried that he wouldn't give it one. So I think she did a great job. I think you can tell that she's compassionate, and I think it's something that America's children sorely need to read. To your point, I think maybe some kids need to read it in addition to parents.
Roger. Should black women be pastors of a church? Tony.
I don't believe that I would want to be in a church that's led by a woman.
Because God only wants men to lead, right?
Are you saying that it would be better for women to lead the church?
A lot of those rules are man-made.
Yes or no? Is it better for women to lead the church?
I think it's better. It's time for women to lead the church. I mean, men have done a lot of damage in the world, in this world, by you guys being leaders.
While I have a lot of friends that are ministers, and I support all of them, I would not.
What are you saying? Are you saying you think women should be pastors? Yes or no?
No.
You know what? I don't even want to get into this religions things because it's obvious that y'all know the history of Christianity.